All right.
All right, so basically introducing this new thing called Madness, which I learned from the college I go to, OU, where Ian got his master's in fine arts and playwriting at. And basically it's like an event where actors, playwrights, and like audience members come together. It's like a super fun event. So basically what's required, if you want to write for it, you're given a theme like a few days before the event, and you basically write a 5-minute or less short play based on that theme, and then once it's written, you cast actors in it that are going to be here, and we just get to read them. It's really fun. And if you're an actor, obviously, like, depending on time, like, staging, like, might happen with them, but it's really chill, and just, like, you just act them out. And
That's so fun.
yeah, and then...
So the most time we spend is 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So in other words, you would show up in the breezeway an hour at the most before a madness starts, and maybe there's a playwright here who needs some actors.
Wow.
And then they just hand you the pages. That's
Yeah,
it.
they just hand it to you.
So you might rehearse it once tops.
Yeah, it's not something that needs to be very prepared. It's just to show like how you can like go out of the box. Like even like if you want to write one, like we really encourage it to just like really like branch out. Don't just do something like super, what would be the word, conventional. Like
Right.
make them more unconventional, if that makes sense.
That's right. So you have to be 12 and older
12 in order. Yeah.
to be in Madness. And it will be every Thursday at 8-ish. So we usually get out of rehearsal if you're in rehearsal. So the Madness will be right after rehearsal on Thursdays because we're always off on Fridays.
Yeah. And then if you're writing, make them like PG, maybe
13.
PG-13.
Yes.
But like just something like you would show your parents.
Right.
Like if you wouldn't show your parents the writing, then probably don't do it.
Right, and we're gonna reach out to other playwrights that already know how to do Madness, like my friends from school who've written in Madnesses already. So next week, the Madnesses will be written by guest playwrights from New York, LA, some of Chris's classmates, that kind of thing. For everybody to see what a Madness is, then Chris will announce the theme for the following week, and then you can either be an actor or a writer. You just have to let Chris know, and you can email your play to Chris and whatever. And so if you say, like, I have 6 actors in it, we'll make sure there's 6 scripts here for you, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right? But nothing's memorized at
You're
all.
welcome to cast like people you want yourself, but you can also like come to us and
Right.
we'll like figure that out for you too.
Right. And we will Kurt knows how to run Madness, so we usually do add a little bit of tech, like sometimes there's blackouts, sometimes there's a little music in them, sometimes there's a little stage effect. As time goes on and people get more confident, they tend to take bigger risks and bring things in. But the whole thing happens in under an hour.
Yeah.
So it's very spontaneous. It's the opposite of a musical, right? It's not rehearsed, right? So the actors would show up, get their scripts, and we do it. And anybody can come, you can invite anybody. But I mean, like a Madness would start about 8:10, and the whole thing would be over by like 8:45. So you could always just say to your parents in the summer, like, I'm staying an hour late, I want to be in Madness. That's it. You know what I mean? If you have rehearsal, for Little Women till 8, you can just say to your mom, I want to be in Madness, I'm staying till 8:30. Got it?
Yes.
And then we'll invite some other people to come in, and we'll invite some people who are playwrights who can like watch their Madness piece on Zoom because they're out of state. But it's just about you guys getting used to doing new work and having stuff thrown at you very quickly. So you have to make big choices quickly,
Yay.
right? And you might get to talk to the playwright for 2 minutes.
Do you want to announce the pilot?
Yes.
Okay, so the first one, the theme is burning words.
Burning words. So whatever that
Yeah.
means.
Whatever
Burning
that means
words.
to you.
So I'm writing a Madness for that. Chris is writing a Madness. My friend Jackie, who writes for CBS's The Good Fight, she's gonna write a Madness. He has a friend Josie, he's gonna ask. So we'll have about 6 Madnesses at least ready to go next Thursday, which is the last day of school for Duval. And we have Annie rehearsal. I know, how fun is that? So we'll have Annie and we'll have a madness. If you have any questions, you can just reach out to Chris, or anybody that you know that writes, they can reach out to Chris. It's Chris's baby.
Yes. Also, should I say my email? So like,
Yes.
Okay. ChristopherDuclos7@gmail.com.
Boom.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions?
That's fine. Oh.
All right. It's very fun.